I'm going to share you some statistics here. Nearly 3 in 10 women, approximately 29% in the US alone, have experienced rape, some kind of physical violence, and are including stalking. That's an average 24 people per minute are victims of rape, physical violence, and stalking by an intimate partner in the US alone. That's more than 12 million women and men over the course of a year. So what are we saying here in summary? Nearly half of all women and men in the US have experienced psychological aggression by an intimate partner in their lifetime. And let's not exclude how kids can be affected by all of this. Here are some more statistics I want to share with you all. A child witnessed violence nearly 1 in 4. That's about 22% violence cases filed in the US. That's just numbers documented in filing. And lastly, in 2018, here's another statistic. National Hotline was able to answer 70% of the calls, emails, texts, including online chats that came in at a rate of about 1,000 to 1,200 per day. Yes, staggering numbers, just wow. So great topic today. We will cover this morning on overcoming surviving childhood trauma, abusive relationships, and starting over. How do you respond to these challenges? All right, apa kabar? Selamat pagi, buenos dias. I'm NickyDare, your host. All right, guys, how are you? Good to have you all back here on We Talk. We call this We Talk Women Empowerment this morning. I'm super excited this morning, as you can see, with our guest, lovely guest, beautiful guest who has the background and hands-on experiences in this overcoming these challenges in her personal journey. It is deep. It is incredibly empowering story. Yes, it takes such immense courage to break and set free. Shareen Rivera.
If you would have talked to me 14 years ago, 12 years ago, I would have never been able to admit that I was in an abusive relationship, marriage, because I couldn't even admit it to myself, like many women. I was in denial. And like most women, society tends to have this stigma that first of all, you feel kind of ashamed to admit that you're being abused. Society has this stigma that you must be weak for tolerating this. So most women that I have talked to that have been in similar situations, I have found that they are not weak women like myself. They're very strong women that are able to put on their game face and go to work and show the world this one side of them and hide everything else, and then go home and be the peacemaker of the house like I was. And you just go on like that. It helps you stay in denial that everything is okay because everybody else thinks you're okay. So then you start to think that you're okay.